I was like, I want to start reading this book. I'm interested. And I really love the vibe of let them. Now, I'm not there yet. I only got like 10 pages in, and that was her introduction about the 5-second, what is it, method that she does, which I thought that was fascinating.
Because for those of you that haven't joined the phenomenon that is the let them train, it's this idea that she was getting, she was unmotivated and she was just like lying in bed, and she had this theory that like a space shuttle, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just get yourself out of bed, just propel yourself. And so just something as simple as that was sort of, I think that was her first book, right? That was her first book. But then anyways, that idea of just, you got to start somewhere. And so that was something, but then the let them theory is predicated on something that her son, I think we talked about. Anyways, I'll let you guys read the book. You don't need me to explain it.
Because you're farther than I am. Tell me what you've gotten out of it so far and what's resonated with you. What do you love?
Like, don't obsess about the things that you can't control. Yeah. And so if somebody wants to be in a bad mood, like if Steve doesn't wake up in a bad mood, but I'm just saying, like, if, somebody is upset about something, like let them, like that's their problem. It's not yours to take on. So just that continuous idea is sort of what, and again, what page am I on? I don't know. I'm pretty
far.
I'm only on page 41. I'm on that part of let them, a tool to implement wisdom. But anyways, so my sister and my niece are both reading this book as well. And I like that it's become something that not everyone, but a lot of people are adapting and adopting, because it's clear that we all try to meddle in things that, or control aspects of our life. And so if this book has resonated with so many people, that means that everyone needs to just fucking chill out a little bit. There's a reason that in this book, they talk about people are getting tattoos, and what if my niece got a tattoo with this, but just, I don't know. I think hopefully if there's like this wave of people that are all operating with a new intention of just being more chill, then maybe it has maybe it has a resounding effect somewhere.
Maybe she's onto something. I love how she said, and again, I'm only 10 pages in, but she talked about how she was asked to speak at something and she had a 19-minute panic attack throughout it. And then she blanked out and she ended up talking about the 5-second method was something she wasn't even going to discuss. And little did she know that was the beginning of TED Talk, and she blew the fuck up. That's amazing.
And so what you think in your own mind might be like your worst moment could end up helping. But I think there's a lot of that too in vulnerability. You and I know, even when the therapy that I've been through in my life, it's all about, for me in particular, it's been about vulnerability. That the more vulnerable I've been, the more success I've had in relationships, the more success I've had in friendships, the more success that I've just had, even in work relationships, where I've said to my boss, like, I'm really sorry, or I got that wrong. That one's on me. Like in basketball, when someone commits a turnover and they run back down the court and they're like tap their chest, like my bad.
Yeah.
Or, you see Baker Mayfield did it. I saw him do in the playoff game and he fumbled or something, and he was like sitting on the bench and he kept going to his teammates like, my bad. Like taking responsibility for your mistakes or your actions. I think that there's also so much to be said about that. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad that you're reading it too. So so we catch up and we can do it together.
A calm down book club.
Yeah, I would love that. And anybody else that wants to jump on board, if you haven't already, let's just do it together. I think it would be really fun, and then something we can discuss. I've always wanted to be in a book club.